What up, though? Thermo Flame, and I'm here with a special co-host today. I got my girl Killer Cam.
Hey y'all. Hello, hello. Happy to be here.
So yeah, I got another guest coming. Y'all know how shit be. Uh, maybe he'll be here, maybe he won't. Maybe Cam will just be the co-host and the guest.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously we're gonna get to know her a little bit. We gonna hopefully get to have a guest to talk to. But if we done had it happen before, many times before, and it always work itself out. So we ain't gonna get too much hung up on it. We just gonna keep the show rolling, and the party going, baby. See, happy belated 420 to those of you that celebrate, partake. I hope all of you, unless you got like a really, really, really good job that keep you from smoking weed. But aside from that, your ass should not be sober. Um, Life too stressful to be out here sober. Like people too stupid to be out here sober. To not, I need patience. We give me patience to let me slow things down. You know, um, Give me time to think so I can respond and not react. Um, so yeah, I think everybody should partake a little bit. Just a little bit. You ain't gotta, blow your brains out and all that.
And then you can also smoke like CBD weed as well. So, if you don't want to be a part of the weed, but you still want to smoke with your friends, get some CBD flower. So
CBD
you don't feel
flower.
like you're left out and you can still hang with the smokers.
CBD, and it's like so many different like mediums again. Like for medicating, I would say I'm not gonna say again how I'm gonna say medicating. Um, you got different types of edibles. Like gummies, actual like baked goods. Like they're starting to do like infused foods now. Um, like all types of different drinks, concentrates, waxes, vapes, flour. It's just a lot out there. Then like it's other. It really is medicine. So there are other. Hold on, bro. This ain't supposed to.
Gotta medicate yourself.
This ain't supposed to be. Yeah. Sorry, I was probably killing y'all with whatever the fuck was going on there. I couldn't hear it because I had it muted. My bad. So like, yeah, different ways to medicate. Like I was saying. Um, I don't know. I'm high, so I lost my train of thought. Um, but yeah, I was saying like different ways to medicate, different varieties of ways. Oh yeah, and different like things that don't even require like smoking or getting high. Like there's CBD like creams and lotions and balms.
RSO, which RSO does get you high though.
Yeah. But it's like the properties are they're like they serve a purpose.
Yes.
It's not like people just think it's like about getting high and just being stupid. It's like sometimes it's about unwinding. It's about not worrying at all, just not worrying. Like not fuck what the about is. Like just not worrying, not being stressed, not having anxiety, being able to fucking sleep, having an appetite. Um, so many different purposes, bro. Like for real, so much shit. Like people need to let up off the weed, bro. Like
When
the
in
bad,
doubt,
the
smoke
bad
it
shit,
out.
for sure. And Cam, where you work at?
I work at a dispensary called Nature's Remedy in Ferndale. It's lit there. I'm there Saturday and Sundays. But we have like the buzz bud tenders. They're very knowledgeable. They know what they're talking about. They're not just trying to sell you weed. They're trying to sell you what you need. They're like asking you questions and trying to get to know you and trying to see how you smoke because we smoke too. And you don't want to give no smoker some bad weed or a smoker who's just starting too strong of a weed to, get them too high and then they not gonna want to smoke no more. So we got the specialist there. And then of course I trim THC herb care with you.
Yeah, we work together. So like, that's how we met and shit. So yeah, we it's like just it's a lifestyle, bro, for real. Like,
Yeah, weed is my life.
it's not even it's not just about being high. It's about like understanding and having knowledge about what cannabis is really for, you know,
Yes.
and why we advocate for it. So like I said, man, let up off the negativity when it comes to the weed, bro, like in the
Yeah.
cannabis. Like,
Educate yourself first,
bingo.
and then talk about it.
Then go educate yourself some more.
You know, 'cause I'm all about that.
So I don't know. We a few minutes in and still don't have a knock on the fucking door yet. Let me check my phone. Maybe my phone say something. Maybe it don't, cause it don't, and I knew it didn't. But you know, maybe. So I got a few things here I'm gonna talk about. Cause you know, like I said, it was 420 and shit. So I got some goodies here because it was 420. So I went over to Shango, you know, Shango, my people, and they looked out for me. I got a shirt. I got like 3 pre-rolls. They had like buy one get one on like an eighth, so I got, you know, some flour.
Nice.
100 milligram edible rope.
Ooh.
Like, yeah, they really looked out.
Okay, Shango.
Really looked out. And then I got something very, very special from somebody real dope that I just happened to you know, have a little link with. So we'll get to that in our, you know, green segment. But since we you know, ain't got our guests here, we gonna just keep on going like we supposed to.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna get these boys out. Y'all already, everybody know when this come out. They already know what's in here. Cam, like, what the fuck is that? It's a kind of royal bag. It ain't no alcohol.
Oh, we got the tarot card.
Bingo. So that means that we're at our enlightenment segment. I don't know what the fuck going on with my camera, but if you could see, you know, what was going on the table, what I was trying to show you, it'd be a white light right there. And that means that we on the enlightenment segment of our show. So, Cam, what's your like religious preference or, you know, background or all that? Like, did you grow up going to church and all that shit?
I didn't grow up going to church. I went to church like on the holidays that I was supposed to with like my aunt and my grandfather and my grandmother. So my mom and dad, they didn't take me to church, but their, you know, siblings or their parents took me to church. And then growing up, I went to church with like high school friends, but I never had my own church home. I don't have a church myself. But I believe in a higher being. You know, I believe also that I don't necessarily have to go to church to believe and be right with the Lord and all that. I just, you know, have my faiths. Okay. And I know that God loves me. And that's all I can do is just be myself. Like
this is like really weird. Like, this camera angle is like so weird. Like,
oh, it's giving.
Like, should I turn this way? Turn this way? What the fuck?
Bitch. Right, it's giving side profile, and this is giving straight profile. But we good.
No, that's definitely all right. It's just.
But I wouldn't say I'm like super religious.
Right.
I wouldn't say I've read the entire Bible and I know how to quote this and that. And when someone tells me like John 13 and that I know what they're talking about. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, referencing on it's like it's cool. Like, people be like referencing scriptures and shit, but they don't even know what the fuck they talking about.
Right.
So it's like, you know, what good is it if it's, you know, if you don't really understand it?
Exactly.
I don't know. A lot of people I feel like don't know how to read the Bible. Like, you know, I read it as a kid growing up and shit, and like I really used to like read certain books, and I guess, you know, understand the best I could, you know. And I mean, I knew a lot of it was like, you know, I used to read Proverbs a lot when I was a kid, and it was like, this shit is just like knowledge and wisdom and words to live by. And then some of it was like, you know, just I can make sense of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like now, a lot later in life, you know, looking back, I'm like I have to reread the Bible because I have a little bit better of a understanding of of how I'm supposed to read it. You know, 'cause a lot of people just read the shit for face value. Like, oh yeah, you know, David was in the fucking lion's den, and the lions didn't eat his ass. Like, I mean, you know, yeah, that could be figuratively speaking, or you know, you really think that nigga was like, you know, really in the presence of some motherfucking meat eating animals, and they maul and shred his ass. You know,
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah, no, I don't. You know, I don't really. I don't go to church at all. Church is a business for real. It can be a great place, but it don't have to be based around money. Then, like, you know, like you got some preachers that know what the fuck they preaching, meaning that they know they preaching some bullshit sometimes. Then you got some that just, you know, is believing what they was taught. So, you know, I don't know, it's a touchy thing. I really don't like to talk about religion for real, but it was just asking yours because, you know, I'm asking yours. It's like people get sensitive about, you know, when you start talking about their white Jesus and stuff. That's neither here nor there.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah. So you grew up what? You grew up in Southfield.
Yes.
Southfield.
11 Mile to be exact.
11 Mile. Say that shit. Say that shit. 1-1. 1E1, nigga. 1E1. 1E1. Wherever y'all at.
11 Mile, baby.
But yeah. I spent some time in Southfield when it was actually my first foster home. Y'all know I grew up in foster care. Y'all don't know I grew up in foster care. Not like my whole childhood, just from like 9 until 19. I aged out the system, so pretty long time.
Yeah.
But my first foster home was in Southfield. First foster home was in Southfield. It was I lived on Mount Vernon, like right off Southfield Road, like right where the Southfield freeway led off into Southfield Road.
Yeah.
That first street. I lay down there. I went to Adler Elementary School for 4th and 5th grade. I went to Thompson Middle School for like 6th grade and Carter 7th grade. So it was cool. I got into a lot of fights in Southfield. I was just angry, you know, like dealing with whatever I was dealing with, and then that like always being a new kid everywhere. And then like, you know, motherfuckers gonna fuck with you, try you. I wasn't for that shit.
Yeah.
Like, don't talk to me. Don't talk shit to me. Like, I just wasn't for.
Southfield is different, you know.
It was very different.
Very different, but I don't know.
I made some good friends though.
Yeah.
Shout out to my dog Uncle Smooth. It's funny because me and Uncle Smooth went to Thompson together. You know, like we like knew each other, but we wasn't like, oh yeah, that's my dog like that. But like, no, we, you know, knew each other. We like, you know, had some exchanges, more than some exchanges and shit. Low key, we had gym class together, and that's really what it was. Nigga could always hoop for real.
Yeah.
And you know, so like time passed, and I see he was doing some music. And, you know, I produced or whatever, so we had got together on some music shit. Fast forward some years later, we reconnect on some comedy shit. You know, he's just somebody that just kind of weirdly, oddly ended up being, you know, my adulthood, you know, as well as my childhood, which is, like, I don't really have a lot of childhood friends, for real. Like, you know, niggas, yeah, we know each other, but, like, not, like,
right.
We, like, cool like that, you know what I'm saying? I'd have been, you know, I know his kids, like, wife been to his house, like, it's like that. It ain't, like, just, I just know dog, like, solid dude, too. Shout out Uncle Smooth. Yeah, man, Southfield was a cool experience. It was nice to be out of the city, you know, like, seeing people live, like, really nice, like, going to some of these people's houses, like, I can't remember what, I want to say it was, like, Santa Barbara. Or, no, Santa Barbara ran around to, I can't remember what that long-ass street was. It came all the way down. So it was, like, Continental or some shit like that. I don't know. the house had a fucking indoor pool, sauna room, like, living room, 2 dining rooms, kitchen.
Wow.
Then, like 4 bedrooms upstairs. Master bedroom had a jacuzzi in the room, like
Hey.
walk-in closet, vanity area, like, like laid the fuck out, bro.
Yeah.
And I ain't never seen no house like this, bro. I'm from the fucking ghetto, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I live by the projects, I live outside the Cass corridor, like, we lived humble, So, yeah, to see shit like that. And then on top of it, like, motherfuckers be like, still mad that they don't have shit and be spoiled and shit. And be like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you mad because you can't get, you got every game system that exists and you mad that you can't have this? Like, nigga, like, what? What? It'd be like, deprived for real and be like, that shit was like a whole different, experience, whole different world.
Yeah, it is a different world. But as a kid, I don't even think the kids think about
They don't.
why don't they have it, or they're just like they look like a bum. They're not thinking like that they could be going through a struggle. They just like, dang, they don't. They not
Like,
looking fresh like me.
was,
Let me talk about them.
it was funny, bro. Like, the kid called me spoiled because he was like, "You're spoiled, man," and I was like, "I'm not spoiled, bro. I had to work for everything still. I had chores. I had shit I had to do. Like, I had a whole big ass yard I had to cut. Every time the yard need to be cut, weed flower. And I'm talking about like this big dumbass like corner lot where it's like enough room for 2 more houses to probably be on all this fucking land, bro. Yeah, I had to do all that shit. Everything I had to maintain maintenance. Dude, like it wasn't like I was just, oh yeah, here for just being a kid. Here you go.
Right.
I had friends that was literally like, I want this, you get it. And it's like, I didn't want for shit. I just, appreciated the shit that I got. That was the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Southfield was cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was cool for my childhood.
I love Southfield. Anybody asks me where you from, I never say I'm from Detroit. It's always Southfield.
Right, be proud to be wherever you from.
And then also, like, you can't be claiming Detroit if you're not really from Detroit. Like, it's not going to add up. They're going to start asking, oh, where you from? And then they're going to ask, like, what streets and what's over there? What gas station you go to? Liquor store. You know what I'm saying? You just can't be saying that you're from Detroit and you don't know landmarks.
It's your favorite Coney Island.
Exactly. If you don't know, all that stuff. So it's just best to just be honest about where you from. Don't act like you from Detroit if you are from Farmington, Novi, Southfield. Just
people
be
notes.
proud of where you from. Be happy that your
notes.
parents got you out of there and that you could say that you are from a nice neighborhood, because a lot of those people in Detroit, they want to be in these nice neighborhoods. That's just what they used to.
Cut those cars. Cut those cars, can you?
Shit.
Cut those cars. On that note.
Blessed.
On that note.
I ain't never got a tarot reading before.
So
This is my first tarot reading.
3 of Stones. It's creativity. Creativity.
Oh, so I'm creative. I'm in my creative space.
Yeah, because you a creative. You're a curator, a influencer. Creative spirit, but you're a woman. Women are the ultimate creators. They carry life. 3 of Stones. There's also a woman on there. You see the woman wearing green, like lush green, like earth. You see she also connected to like the land, like she's touching it, but she's also like rooted. And then like even her feet are actually roots, like rooted to the ground. Like, so she's like really deeply rooted in her shit. Now the funny thing is, I remember we was talking, and you not really much of a nature girl. Like, you don't really like the bugs and shit.
Right.
Like, but I know you connect with the environment in different ways. You probably a beach butt. You probably be at the beach.
I love the beach.
Sand on your toes.
I love going to the park for a little bit.
See?
I don't mind going for little walks and being in nature. It's just, bug spray. Or, let me make sure I got, like, protective wear. I just be nervous. That's all. And I don't want to go camping and be, like, outside with bugs and stuff. But I love earth tones.
Yeah. Earth tones. You got some...
Yeah.
Got some nice.
My favorite color is gray.
Your favorite color is gray. That's a shade. I think that's a shade. I don't know if that's actually a color. But let's see. 3 of Stones, creativity. 3 of Stones, creativity. Gonna see what this card says. Creativity. I'd say you can light that blunt that you've been babysitting.
Oh shit! I don't have a lighter.
Oh, you could have been
My
said
bad.
something.
I'm blow. You know, I'm blown. I'm all excited about doing this.
You could have been said
I forgot.
something.
You right. Stoners should know better. My bad.
Right, so I should be like, oh, hold on. No, I got a lighter. I got a lighter. I got one. I know I got one. I know I got one.
I don't know.
Right. Hey, look. Shango lighter.
Came in clutch.
That's where I.
Damn you, Shango, but still
I
shop
fuck
at
with.
Nature's Remedy because that's
Yeah, I know.
But,
She like, that's the
you
ops.
know,
I
but,
know.
you know, it's like that.
She like, that's the ops, bro.
Yeah, for sure, a little bit.
She said, yeah, a little bit. I'm talking to him. I'm, looking to get that sponsorship.
I feel that.
I'm talking to a few people, just got to draw some proposals, bro. Like,
I feel that.
draw up some proposals. Business. You right? We got business on the floor. I need y'all to give enough fucks to say, here, we will support you. And by support, I mean give me fucking money. Or a product, and then I can put your product on this platform and then other people can see it. And then they can figure out how to get to it. I'm gonna be like that connecting piece, that glue.
Exactly.
But only if you give enough fucks. That's where it starts. It starts with you and your fucks.
Stop fucking caring what people think and just support people.
Yeah, please stop caring what people think.
And just fucking support. They be like, oh, well, so-and-so not supporting, or they not popping enough. Support before they popping. Like, get them there. I'll always want to fucking get on people when they make it. Nah, do it now.
The hell?
Do it now. Turn us up.
I don't hear nothing. I think there might be some feedback. Possibly. I don't know. But I think it's some feedback. Oh, thank you. So, alright, so let's see what this bitch talking about. Alright, that ain't nothing cool, so blah, 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 blah. So, bringing creative energy into reality requires a clear and open path to inspire and influence everything. Accepting this energy to flow throughout you. Bringing creative energy into reality requires a clear and open path to inspire and influence everything. So I'm gonna stop real quick. So bringing creative energy into reality. So that means like transforming thought into physical manifestation.
Yes.
Yeah, it took a minute. I hate that.
But I love that. I love what you said, so that's all that matters.
So like, really taking something that, no one can see, non-tangible, like, thin air. And then creating something that you can touch. And yeah, that's what that first sentence. I just want to blow that up because it takes a clear and open path to inspire and influence everything. Meaning like you gotta have focus to be able to do that. You can't have a lot of distraction, a lot of static, white noise. It's funny. There's some static going on, I guess. Shit like that is going to cause problems. It's going to cause a little bit of a interference, if you will. So you gotta clear those frequencies, those airways.
Like get those bad vibes out to let the good vibes in.
Bingo. So it says, accepting this energy to flow throughout you will be a meaningful and extremely valuable gift. Just as sending dreams and desires into the sense of things always receives response Releasing creative energy also helps the artist to and heal. This ability comes from the streams of energies that stimulate lucid clarity rather than dreaming. So, it said something about healing. Creative energy heals. Heals the soul. Um, there's all types of creative exercises or like activities that you can do that are like very calming.
Mhm.
Can help you with your focus, which can help you work on your awareness, which gives you power over your consciousness. It gives you the power of like say like choice more so understanding um, what some triggers may be if you never knew that you had triggers before. Understanding what your traumas may be if you didn't know you even had any. How to pinpoint the root of the problem. And there's different methods that can be used that are therapeutic. With the right facilitation, can definitely help you have some breakthroughs.
I'm in my creative bag. I just need to be in it more.
But the thing is, like, you can't move forward and grow if you don't heal.
Right.
You're always going to have these blocks, and you know you may think you are past them, or really you probably just ignoring them, or distracting yourself because it's always going to resurface, and every time it resurfaces, it's going to come back 10 times before. It's going to come back even worse. The more you don't address it, the more you sweep it under the rug, it's just gonna get bigger, bigger, bigger. It's gonna become
So is it talking about like healing like fully, or is it like?
I mean, I don't. It's like I don't know if there's a such thing as
Like
fully healed. I mean, I believe there is a way. There is like a such thing as like maintaining a, you know, maintaining a positive or good outlook or vibration, but um, life is suffering. To live is to suffer. Like there's different types of suffering that like people don't think about. Like his physical suffering. Like you break your arm. You know, you get a headache, stomach ache. Um, and then there's like you know emotional suffering. Obviously, we know what that is. Like heartbreak. Somebody break up with you. Somebody loses someone, grief or whatever like that. And then there's the your suffering of happiness. And I know that sounds silly, but it's what people don't think about. It's like, you get a new iPhone, and it's like, damn, this phone dope. I got this new phone. It's the newest one out. Blah blah blah. This that. Blah 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 blah. Drop it, smash it. Now you mad. So now you're no longer happy about that phone. So now this thing that caused you some happiness is now causing you some suffering. And that's the one I think people don't think about the most. It's like that's the impulsive shit that you do in the moment that make you happy. You don't think about the repercussions when shit falls through and it don't go in your favor. So yeah, suffering. I I think with that being a constant in life, healing is gonna be a constant. Like you're gonna go through shit every week that's probably gonna break you down. You know, I cry like because I release shit. So it's like I don't want to hold on to shit and let shit become enraged or let it become depression or become something it's not. It's like your emotions are to help you gauge how things hit you, strike you, make you feel, help you figure out why you even may feel that way. If it's not honestly, if things trigger you and upset you, there's something that you need to work out and something you need to figure out. Aside from that, like no one, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Like it's you're not gonna say, oh, this made me really happy. I need to figure out what the fuck it made me happy. Like No one's mad because they're happy. Like, if you're mad someone else is happy, that's the fucking problem.
That part.
But let's see. It says so. Talking about the creative energy, helping to enrich the artist and heal. This ability comes from streams of energies that stimulate lucid clarity rather than dreaming. So, meaning like an actual, like a real logical, thought versus just like really just reaching. Like some shit that is obtainable versus something that's like, man, I really want a fucking unicorn. Like, okay, that's cool. That's dope. You want a unicorn. Huh? I ain't gonna say shit to you. I'm just gonna be like, all right, so the mental emotional relationships with the ability to inspire allow subconscious intelligence to be studied more closely and calls for the creative capacity intuitively, which will be realized at work. Mental emotional relationship. Mental emotional.
You said I'm too emotional?
Mental, no.
Oh,
The
mental.
mental emotional relationship with the ability to inspire allows subconscious intelligence to be studied more closely and calls for the creative capacity intuitively, which will be realized at work. Artistic beauty has many forms and manifests itself in many different ways, but the relationship with the energy is formed from the subconscious mind. So I was like saying that the energy that it takes you to create, that energy has a source. It got to come from somewhere. So like it has to be like like a generator of some sort. So like this, where do thought come from? Thought comes from pineal gland. That's what they say. I don't know. Not a scientist. Not a scientist. So they say. I did some research, a lot of research. I researched. A lot of sources say that, like, that's where the thoughts are formed. Um, so, like, that energy. So, creating that energy. And then also thinking about, all right, so if you want to use that energy to create something, you want that creative energy, you want that source to be a clean source, right? Like, you don't want that shit to have a bunch of dirt in it. You don't want it to have a bunch of gunk in it. You want it to be clean. You want it to be free of negativity, bullshit. So it's like keep your mind clean, pure, and then you're gonna have pure thoughts. You'll be able to create. It's like you are what you digest. So you will produce what you intake. So yeah, keep all that. Mine. It says, be it through music, painting, sculpture, or poetry, reminiscent of the intimate but personal connection that we all often share with the sense of things. So, like the root of it for real is like these different mediums all help you tap into yourself on different levels. So like it's a sense of intimacy with self that you have to really like be transparent to kind of like come forth and give your perception on like something. Like I've been doing a lot of drawing lately, a lot of art. I make music, I create, I write. I'm constantly thinking of different ways to express myself. You know, so it's always fun. It's always new. It's challenging because I do it. I don't really allow the how to be a problem. I just do it. It's like we figure that shit out in the doing. Um, so yeah, y'all need to figure out what y'all like to do, what y'all love to do. Okay, what you like to do?
I like to as far as like activities or things
Yeah,
that make me
just
happy.
like thing like do you? I mean, well, you got your own. You got your own show,
Well, yeah, I got my YouTube channel,
and that's like
so I like to do things with my friends and do challenges, food challenges. I'm not a real foodie, but I like to do the challenges or whatever. And I like to smoke, of course, and be knowledgeable. I like to learn new things all the time. Uh,
Read.
eh, I read a little bit. I'm in TikTok University right now,
TikTok University.
and that's going okay. You know, they be
What's
teaching
that?
me some shit. You go on TikTok and you just search some shit, and it'll pull it up, and you learn some shit.
She
You
said
know?
TikTok University.
Hell yeah, it be lit. I mean, sometimes I go on Google and I search and I read a little bit, but it just depends on what it is and if I'm really passionate about it. But you know,
I think the most I like to read like I like to read real books like shit like about either people's lives or like I don't really like I don't know I guess kind of like self help. I guess that's what they consider some shit like that. But it's like the last book I just read, the one I'm always gonna talk about, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Um, it's not really self help. It's like life is shit. Deal with it. Pick the best of the shit that you gotta deal with. Um, so it's like in a real way, just yeah, this is life. Um, gives you different ways to look at things. Kind of break down some barriers. Some constructs that aren't really real. You know, just kind of like shit we think versus actual like thing or actual way of like life or society or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But yeah, it was dope because it really helped me get a get more of a grasp on reality, versus like what I want it to be or what I think it is. Like I think there's three different realities. Like the one that's in front of you, what you want it to be, and what you think it is. Um, what you want it to be is probably not obtainable or not real in a lot of cases because it's selfish. Um, what we think it is our own perception. So that's obviously biased and jaded. Um, and then what is real, like the shit you can't change. Like, yeah, this is the color that it is. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to start an argument with stupid people. Um, but yeah, so a little bit on that. So moving on with this card, the green woman standing between the uprights of the Trillathon, her golden leafy hair flares out behind her as she braces her hands against the carved stones. The hem of her grown grows. Oh, wait, what? No. Yeah, I think it's supposed to say gown, but it says ground grows. And the twist into the ground, ancient gnarled roots that draw substance from the depths of the earth. It's typos, but like, whatever, bro. It's people and people are human, but they're also stupid. Um, Ancient carved symbols of their world into the stones here to awaken the power of the universe sizzling across the earth and into their consciousness. But in our own busy times, we do not allow ourselves to be open and receptive to that energy. If we can allow ourselves to absorb that energy, it will flow through us like a rising tide, energizing us and sparking us new possibilities for creativity. So it's like there's shit like right up under your nose, but you just don't know it's there because you just like, no, I'm not sniffing.
right.
I'm not sniffing shit, so I ain't gonna smell nothing. It's right here, but you ain't gonna ever know because you won't go get a breath of fresh fucking air. So yeah,
This card is pretty.
you gotta be open to shit. You gotta get out your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Um,
This card is deep. I like it.
it's a lot of life out here, a lot of shit out here to do. I got this motherfucker right here.
Yeah, the passport.
Bingo. You see that? See that? See that? Or it can't read. Wow. See that? That's the passport. You should get one, peasant. You should get one because pretty soon I am going to Jamaica,
Hey.
and like everything is done, sealed, deal. Like I'm out of here.
That's lit.
I'll be talking to y'all about it on another episode of Fuck Your Feelings. Oh yeah, by the way, you can watch us on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. Yeah, got them on. That's all of them. Did I say Twitter?
Subscribe.
Did I say
Tune
Twitter?
in.
Some of that. WDDS. Subscribe on YouTube. And watch us and check me out. I'm Thermo Flame. This is
Killer Cam Bam. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel at Killer Cam Bam. And yeah, follow me, subscribe, _good vibes on Instagram. Because I'm bringing the vibes.
It says that we are much more than our daily routine, our tasks, our bills, our responsibilities. Like, you are more than just wake up, go to work, go home, go to sleep. It's like I said, it's a lot of life to live. It's a lot of shit you could be doing. A lot of stuff you could be tapping into that could be unlocking other shit. They say, gifts will make room for you. So if you're not tapping into your gifts and open those gifts up, then how you gonna make room for shit else?
Man.
That box still closed, bitch, and whatever, wrapped up still. Whatever. Don't abuse your gifts. Use them, bro. Like, use your fucking head to use your brain. So yeah, like, it's not like work. It's not all the time work. I mean, it's good amount of work. But when your work is done, then you had a choice to say, all right, I can relax a little bit. I can do some work of another sort, different lane, whatever. But yeah, remember the rest. Like, don't kill yourself thinking you ain't got to sleep. All that no sleep shit. No, you're gonna drive yourself crazy. You're gonna kill yourself. Go to sleep. Get some rest. Get your brain time to recharge. Like, I'm bad at it. I make sure I take at least a 1 to 2 hour nap if I can. If I'm running on little to no sleep, because sleep is important. It's important. So, gotta treat it as such.
Definitely.
So let's see. Blah blah blah. One of the most effective ways we can recharge ourselves is spending time in nature. Go for a walk. Go to the water. Me and Brittany like to go to the water. We sit there, just talk about shit, look at the waves, watch the birds dive in the water, eat the fish, watch the dudes fish, smoke, meditate, like, just,
Downtown is up now.
Yeah.
It's nice down
Oh
here
yeah.
in Riverwalk.
Yeah, really just get out. Just go experience some life. It's like it's so many different things you could be doing. People be saying they bored, but they really just boring. It's like it's a difference.
Go out and dance in the street. Do some TikToks or whatever.
Just looking at the peaceful expression of Green Woman, that it captures all the vitality and prana energy that she is receiving from the world. It's time that you return to nature. Do what you feel you are being dragged to do in many directions, in different directions. Are you in need of inspiration? Do your passions. Some of y'all don't even know what your passions are. Like, I hear a lot of people say they don't even know what their passion is. And it's like, it's crazy to think, like, people really just don't know what it is that they would love to do. Like, it's cool. They jump around. But like nothing really just feel like it's it. So yeah, creativity is just important to us as any other aspect of our lives. So like, it's self-expression. It's the biggest way to express yourself. So, whether it be through how you dress, your fashion, the kind of car you drive, whatever, bro. Like, shit, stickers on your fucking box that you carry around. What type of phone you have, the phone case you put on your shit. Like, if you a girl, how you paint your nails. If you're a man, how you paint your nails. Because you see, I got mine painted, and I wish a nigga would. But it's different ways to express yourself. If you paint, if you draw, if you sculpt, if you dance, if you play an instrument, it's all expression. It's all your feeling, your energy.
You should be able to express yourself without judgment.
For real.
That's the whole thing. Just let people do them and mind your fucking business.
That's hard. That's the hard one. It's hard. So yeah, long story short, creating sparks and It's time to create. Spark old energy. Old energy, because, you know, it ain't really new energy. It's just recycled energy. So, you know, take some of that old, bottled up energy and, you know, rechannel it into some positivity. It's called alchemy. Um, you know, go do some meditation. Get away from all those negative, toxic people, because you don't really need a bunch of people to be somebody anyway. You can make yourself someone. And then, you know, if people want to be around for the right reasons, that's cool. Um, yeah, like, you know, keep your space clear, keep your head clear. Care about yourself. Give a fuck about you. Love yourself. Um, yeah. And just like, you know, try some things and see what you like. We gonna talk your ear out about that shit. We gonna get to the red segment, which is this is where we talk about, you know, being mad and shit. Like something that piss you off for the week. Then, you know, we spoke about it.
Something that pissed me off?
Yeah, something that made you mad this week.
Oh, no. Well, you know me, I'm such a happy person. I have to really, like, lock in and think about something
That's why
that would make me upset. And it's only Friday, so...
Yeah, it's Friday. But that's the thing. We had all, you know...
Anything that just, like, upset me? I haven't gotten mad this week, so...
Yeah, animal tree?
I have never had animal tree, no.
Alright, so I got some motherfucking animal tree, animal mints, lemon tree from Mint and Cannabis Company and Chromatic. And the Chromatic. It's a collab. Like the cannabis niggas doing collabs now. Like they, you know, coming together doing shit. That's dope. So yeah, so Cam say nothing pissed her off this week.
No.
I'm not even gonna argue that, because it's like that's where everybody should want to be. Everybody should be able to just be like, nigga, I can't even remember last time I was upset. And even like obviously if it wasn't big enough to like, you know, stick around, because you know girls can remember some shit. So
all my hoes done stay
we gonna clap. We gonna clap for Cam having a good week. Yeah. And not having no
And I'm very optimistic. I keep such a positive attitude. It really takes a lot to piss me off. Like, you really like have to get me there, because usually I just don't like give a fuck. I'm so in my space, in my bubble of happiness.
I've been working at the company since December. I've never seen this girl mad. Never. I said it the other day, like just like joking, like I don't want to see you black girl mad. I've never seen her mad before. Like nope.
Yeah.
Nope. And it's crazy to think like people get mad working around weed. Like it be some people that be upset. Like,
the only time I get upset is when people don't mind their own business. That's the only thing that upsets me. Other than that, we're all good. But when people just be like doing too much and other people's shit that they don't have no business being in, that's when it's like, okay.
Here, I gotta keep like checking my phone to make sure like I ain't like missing nothing or something. Like, you know.
Gotta shut it down.
All right, I ain't missing nothing.
But all you gotta do is stay optimistic and stay positive and just have positive thoughts.
Okay, so yeah, so that was pretty much like confirmation like a long time ago that my guest was gonna be here. I think. So let's see. What? Anything pissed me off? Oh yeah. So check it out. I actually went to Instacart today, right? So this was funny. Here, we said this one. This was funny. So I went to Instacart today. Y'all know I Instacart the shit. I went and got this order for this lady. So before I even could start shopping, the lady already sent me a message talking about call her. I'm like, call her? Like, the fuck? I ain't even start shopping yet. So I'm like, all right, cool. Call lady. Lady like, yeah, are you, how long will it take for you to be done and at my house? I'm like, well, first of all, I'm shopping for you and 2 other people. So, I don't know. where you live at? How far is your house from the store I'm at? And I don't, like, bro, like, what, like, why are you even, like, what kind of question is this? Do your own grocery shopping. So, like, I'm like, whatever, it's gonna take the time it take, whatever, to get there, however, whatever. So, I get there. Now, mind you, I have alcohol. I have wine. So, when you got a wine or order with alcohol, they have to be there because they have to show their ID and sign for it. I get there to a house that look like it's in the, like, middle of being worked on, meaning, like, there's, like, wood and shit all on the porch, like, that paper that be in the window and shit, they look like construction paper and shit, or like paper bag, like somebody cut up a bunch of paper bags and put paper bag in the window or some shit. So she don't show up. So I have to take the order all the way back to fucking Meyer, return the shit. They gave me extra money for it, but it's like, bitch, I want my extra time back. Fuck some extra money.
Yes.
Like, can I get my minutes back, please? You ever, like, your time was ever wasting? You was like, can I get my minutes back? Like,
Yes.
I don't want compensation of money. I don't want your money. I don't want your sorry apologies. I want when I'm on my deathbed, be like, oh yeah, remember that hour somebody wasted? Here, we gonna add this hour right now. You gonna add an extra hour. You got an extra hour right now. We gonna add that shit. Like, run me back my motherfucking minutes, bro. Like, yeah, I was I was pretty upset. So, like, where the fuck you go? Now I call her at Meyer. She answered her phone. Great when you at Meyer. I call her when I'm in front of the house that the address tell me to drop the food off. She's nowhere to be found. And then had the nerve to be blowing my phone up way later, like hours later after I done canceled it, did everything, took your food back, all of that. Why are you calling me? Talking about who is this?
Wow.
All right, that's enough of that. So since we on the green segment and we don't really have a lot of time, we gonna go out with a motherfucking bang, baby. No,
Bang,
like
bang,
that.
choo choo train.
You got a lighter over there. So, like I was telling y'all, I got some shit from a good friend of mine. So, Shooter McShooter. I don't know if y'all know who that is, but y'all may not. For those of y'all that do, y'all know who it is. For y'all that don't, y'all gonna learn real quick. We're gonna go blah, 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 real fast. Now he got this like really, really like big song. And we gonna get right to it. It's Shooter McShooter. But I shoot this up.
You know what time it is, boy. Shoot this bitch up.
So like,
Shoot this bitch up.
I just had a luxury of knowing him
Shoot this bitch
personally.
up. Shoot this bitch up. Shoot this bitch up.
And
Shoot this bitch up. Shoot this bitch
send me a care package, bro. So
Shoot this bitch up. Shoot this bitch up.
now
Shoot this bitch up. Shoot this bitch up.
I'm gonna let the song play so y'all can hear that in the background.
Walk in the church, say what up, but y'all shoot
I
this
don't know if
bitch
y'all
up.
can see that, but it say active shooter.
Shoot this bitch up. Gang member.
Active shooter. That's the
Shoot
project.
this bitch up. My bitch tripping.
Active shooter.
Shoot this bitch up.
So I got this 420,
This bitch up. I don't care.
but I didn't open it. I was like a kid on motherfucking Christmas with a present that
You say my shirt don't match my shoes.
my mama said, nigga, don't touch.
But y'all
Look at
shoot
this.
bitch up.
To Thermo.
Touch my kid.
To the homie Thermo Flame, stay strapped. I'll shoot this bitch up.
I shoot
Autographed
this
and
bitch
signed.
up. Tell your
And then,
mama to, but y'all shoot
look at
this
this.
bitch up.
I got some scissors in
Shit
here.
tastes so good.
I shoot this
Stop.
bitch
Hold
up.
on.
Bitch, I'm everywhere you
Hold on.
go.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Nigga, no gun.
Hold on. And he blessed me with some trees.
This tastes so good.
Got the shooter pack. Oh yeah, I got some shooter OG. Oh yeah. So yeah, we smoking. I was about to say we shooting shit up. You smoking on Shooter. Shooter McShooter, that's my dog. Good looking, bro. Good looking on the merchandise, good looking on the weed. Y'all know y'all can catch me on my segment 20 after 4 and See how that shit smoking, how that shit blowing.